Magic the Gathering, or MTG, is a strategic card game where the players battle it out against each other with spells, creatures, and powerful abilities.
It's an incredibly fun, immersive, and social game, perfect for you and your friends to get into. Hi, my name is Hope, and let's dive into the foundations of MTG.
So, what makes Magic the Gathering such a great game? Well, at its core, Magic is about using your deck of cards to reduce your opponent's life total from 20 to 0, in most cases. You'll do this by casting spells, summoning creatures, and using a variety of abilities written on your cards, all while managing your resources carefully and outthinking your opponent.
Now, I know what you're thinking.
Hope, this is sounding a bit too complicated.
By the end of this video, you will have learned the basics on how to play MTG. Today, we are starting simple, using the foundation set to help you get started.
Let's break it down step by step. If you've picked up a foundation set, you're already ahead. It's designed specifically to teach newcomers with clear, easy to understand cards and rules. Step 1. Setting up your game. To set up, each player takes a deck from the foundation set. Make sure both players are on 20 life points to start. Setting up your cards in front of you should look something like this. This is the layout you will use. Your deck will be placed above your graveyard, that's where the discarded cards go. Your battlefield will be in front of you for the cards you play, and the lands will be placed underneath that. The game is played in turns, and each turn is broken up into different phases, which I will get to later. Step 2. The different types of cards.
There are several types of cards you will use during this game.
Lands. There are 5 basic land types in Magic the Gathering, and each one taps for a different color of mana. Forests produce green mana, used for powerful creatures and growth-based spells. Islands produce blue mana, used for control and manipulation spells. Mountains produce red mana, used for aggressive and destructive spells. Swamps produce black mana, used for dark, destructive spells and reanimation. Plains produce white mana, used for healing, defense, and large armies of creatures.
To generate mana, you tap a land.
Tapping means turning the card sideways, which shows that you have used it for that turn. Each land can only produce 1 mana per turn, so you'll need multiple lands to build up enough mana to cast your spells. Creatures. Creatures are your allies, the ones you send into battle. Creatures have 2 key stats: power, how much damage they deal, and toughness, how much damage they can take before being destroyed. Instants and sorceries. These are one-time use spells. Sorceries can only be cast during your main phase, while instants can be played anytime, even during your opponent's turn. Enchantments and artifacts. These cards stay on the battlefield and have lasting effects, like giving you more mana or boosting your creature's power. Planeswalkers. Planeswalkers are powerful allies with unique abilities. You can activate these abilities each turn, and they can really turn the tides of battle. Step 3. Playing the game.
Each turn in Magic the Gathering is divided into phases. Here is a quick rundown of what that looks like.
Untap phase. First, untap your cards and get them ready to use again. Upkeep phase. This is where you check if any of your cards have special abilities that activate at the start of your turn. Draw phase. Next, draw a card from your deck. Main phase 1. Now you can play a land. Only 1 per turn though. Summon creatures and cast spells. Combat phase. This is the exciting part, attacking. You can choose to attack with your creatures, and/or your opponents can decide to block with theirs. If your creatures aren't blocked, the damage goes straight through to your opponent's life total. Main phase 2. You get another chance to play your spells or creatures. End phase. Finally, end your turn and resolve any effects that happen at the end of your turn. Step 4. Winning the game. To win, you need to reduce your opponent's life total to 0, or you might win through other special win conditions specified by certain cards. Keep playing strategically, manage your resources, and watch as the game unfolds. If you're just getting started, here are a few tips. Start with simple mana requirements. When building your deck, choose cards with low costing mana to avoid confusion. The Foundation set is great for this since it focuses on straightforward cards. 2. Experiment with different strategies. Try different strategies to see what works best for you. Each color of mana has its own unique style. Green is all about creatures, red is aggressive, blue controls the game, etc. 3. Practice makes perfect. The more you play, the more you'll understand the mana system and the card interactions. Play with friends or family, or join your local game store event to test out your skills.
It's simple. Mana powers everything. To cast creatures, spells, or activate abilities, you need mana from your lands. The more mana you generate, the more powerful your spells will become. The Foundation set is ideal for newcomers, as it simplifies the rules and introduces you to the most important mechanics of the game. Plus, it is a great way for you to get a feel for the different types of cards and strategies without feeling too overwhelmed. Magic the Gathering is an endless journey of discovery, strategy, and fun. There is no right or wrong way to play. It's about finding what works best for you. Grab your Foundation set, get some friends together, and let the adventure begin.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for more Magic the Gathering videos. Drop any questions you have in the comments below. We are happy to help. See you next time, and welcome to the world of Magic the Gathering.